Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Space Engineers for episode 21 I think. So we are building what started out meant to be just a scout ship, but when we had to attach all of the thrusters, we realized that we would have to put way too many batteries on it anyway to have mount points for these thrusters, that it would be big anyway, so why not just put some storage in it anyway. And that is what we did. And then we put some batteries on the back and remembered that we needed a ore detector, so we removed the middle battery and then all of the batteries were disconnected. So we'll just do this the right way this time around. Whoops. Good. So we have upwards and downwards thrust. Still needs forwards and backwards. Whoops. Come on. So that's backwards, forward, and more forward. And then we just need side to side, which will just be back here. We can't mount it on the sides, and we can't mount any of it up here, because the thrusters will damage it. We could mount it up here, I guess. But I think that looks ridiculous. Right? Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's actually not too bad. Is it better than the non-symmetry back here? It does block two of our outputs from this conveyor junction though, so I don't think we want this. We put that there in case we needed to convert this to a miner ship or something like that. But this should cover all thrust. Then we need a gyroscope. And we could put another of these, but it costs 600 steel plate, which is not something I want to spend just for the sake of it, so let's wait and see if we need it. And we need a lot of power cells for this, so let's grab a lot of those. Power. And that's an empty or full inventory. We also need some motors for the thrusters. And some large steel tubes. We also need a lot of steel plate, and we only have 600. Do we not have anything else of that? Nope. I think we also need a lot more interior plate actually. So maybe we don't need all 150 of these. And we need some of these as well. I guess we can just go and put this down. The reason why I put the large steel tubes in my inventory, of course, is that we have a sorter in front of the connector to that ship that prevents us from putting anything back into the system. But I think both of these inventories are full now. That's full, or basically full at least, and that's full. We do need our system to make more steel plate though. So slave, get to it. And when we're all done with this, let's make, maybe not 7,000, but a lot. Okay, let's put some of these resources into the ship. And I'm trying to not touch the gyroscope because that will use all of the steel plate I do have with me. And I don't... Oh, I would rather do that later. If we can just complete a lot of the other stuff here, that would be nice. Good. So what is it we need for these? Steel plate? And only steel plate it seems. Okay, that's fine. As long as we can put the other resources in. Good. And the cockpit and the storage. Good. And then I guess we can touch the gyroscope now. Oh, did we put all of our steel into that anyway? Yeah, it seems like we did. Too bad. So I guess we touched it early on. Hopefully we should have some more steel ready now. Oh, 400, that isn't a lot, but stopped. We need more of this as well. These, I guess. And maybe these. I guess we did have enough for the one conveyor junction we had. Maybe some more motors. And battery cells. That's one full inventory again. Maybe we should take this. Good, we have full again. Let's see if we can finish some things this time around. At least the gyroscope, I would think. Still need detector components for the ore detector though. Oh, meteor storm. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Where is it coming from? Oh, there. Some of those are getting a bit close, I feel like. But nothing too bad. Oh, I guess we have had impacts right over there, so not too close. No. Well, that didn't seem like a problem. That's good. Let's see if we can finish some batteries. No, they needed steel plate, I think. So maybe not. Oh, nice. Good. Let's get to these down here. Oh. Are we out of power cells again? Steel plate? Okay. So let's get some steel plates with us. Good. Seems like we had all the power cells we needed. Unless I missed something, that wouldn't be the first time. I think we might need more of these for the process, but this inventory is full. How about motors? Still a bit low, I think. Metal grid, we probably also need everything we can get off. I think the thrusters require those. So really we just want more steel plate at this point. And we already made the 1000 of those. I think this is okay. It doesn't really matter that we aren't full up this one time. That just makes us a bit more maneuverable. Good. So what do we need to finish this one? Actually more power cells, okay, so I did miss something. But let's see if we can complete some more thrusters. And of course we haven't thought about where to put a connector on this. Maybe we should put a connector on the storage instead of that landing gear. Then we can just land on the connector instead. I think I like that more. We aren't really using the landing gear on these, the miner and the welder. Let's just have a look what we needed for these over here. Metal grid, motor, okay. More motor, and steel plate. So metal grid, motor, and steel plate, as well as some power cells. And some detector components. So we don't need that, sorry. This. The detector component. Don't need 100, but then we have what we ever need, I think. So some of these, I'm not sure entirely how many. Probably a bit more. I think that's enough. Motors. Oh, we didn't make any more motors apparently. Grab those. How heavy are those? Not too bad. Well, I guess when I say heavy, I just mean the volume of them, because that don't seem to be a weight limit, but a mass limit or volume limit. Grab those. Grab the steel. Let's put the steel tubes down in the other container. Grab this. More steel. Yes, please. Oh, we're full. Okay, let's go with it. It will be some time until we have enough motors, I think, but this is a start. Let's finish the ore detector. Good. Let's finish the battery then, hopefully. Yeah, good. So is this motor still missing? Yeah, I think I forgot about Metal Grid actually. So a lot of motors, one there, down there, 80 or something up here, and then that's it, right? And then some Metal Grid. Good. And we just needed 100 motors. We have 80. So we'll wait a bit longer. Do we have any metal grid? Nope. That should be 100 of those. Good. Don't think we needed more than this for grid, so let's go back and have a look. Good. That seems to be done then. Maybe we should just have a close inspection with our hands. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Oh, this needs some steel plate. This is done. Done, done. Done, 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 done. Done. Good. Let me check these. So we just need some steel plate for one of the batteries back around. I think it was this corner. Down. Okay. That should be it then. Good. So I guess this is ready to test out, right? Especially with this leg, it really looks like, well, a monstrosity. There's some sort of mech warrior or something about it, but then you get to the side of it and it just stops. Oh, let's have a look at everything in here. Gyroscope, power 100%, that's good enough. Ore detector, 150 meters, yes please. Is that it? No auto lock, please. Let's have a test, shall we? Hopefully these 4 upwards thrusters are enough. Well, they are with an empty cargo, but I don't think they will be if we fill that up in any stretch of the imagination. But hey, we can go. Whoa! That gyroscope probably needs to have its power lowered a bit. Let's just try with 50 to start with. It's still very movable, but Well, maybe it's a bit too much with how heavy the vehicle actually is. How about 33%? That seems better. We can move or turn around a lot faster than any of the other ships, I think, but I don't really see that as a problem as such. We are not very maneuverable though. When we turn around and try to brake, we just keep going. Oh well. We can always add another layer of thrusters. So what we're actually looking for is gold and magnesium, I guess. So we shouldn't be moving too far off the surface, because I think the gold is beneath the ground. And we probably shouldn't be moving too fast either, because then I don't think we'll pick up anything. So there's some magnesium right there, dang it. Stop! Also some down here. Okay, so this might be far above, below ground. Let's just leave the ship right there. Oh, then we can't see anything happening. Let's not crash too hard into the ground. So it's still 30 meters below the surface here. That is a bit far. Let's have a look at what was up here. Some in the mountains here. I thought I saw something further up here. Maybe here? But that's still 37 meters below ground, okay. Anything else? This seems to be the Magnesium Mountains, really. Well, maybe we should mark it on the GPS. With the GPS coordinate, because then we can find it again. I'm not sure if we would be able to otherwise. So yeah, we'll probably put some sort of mining station here. No reason to make a ship that can mine vertical. Not that. This GPS. New. Magnesium. Below. If I can spell anything. Good. How about we turn all of these off for now? Don't need nickel. Magnesium is okay to show for now. I would like to find some gold as well. I'm not sure if we actually need it, but it would be nice to have it available. Maybe we can even... Well, I said there was no reason to build a miner that could mine vertically, but maybe we just make some platform that we can actually fly around, that we can then land above anything we want to mine. But I'm not sure how big that would have to be. It would need its own power generation and stuff like that as well. I'm not sure if that is within our scope. Well, it would be fun, so maybe that is within the scope. I'll have to think about it. I can just start with the platform above the magnesium, and then if we want to, we can build something from that. Silicon eyes and a glitch in the textures. I don't really have a method to searching for this. I'm just trying to stay near mountains for some reason. I don't even know if that's the most likely place for it to spawn. Oh, by mountains I just mean, oops! Please don't destroy too much. Eh. God dang it, the maiden voyage. Something always goes wrong. Oh. Can we maybe stop moving, please? Okay, we need our welder here. I think all of the upwards thrusters just got wrecked. How about we turn on or off all of these? That wasn't a good idea, apparently. Please don't. Okay, lie still. Just stay. Good dog. I think just about everything on this is damaged now. And it's upside down. We probably don't have enough thrust to turn it around, but we'll have to try now. That's our first challenge, I guess. Dang it, now I have to bring a lot of resources over here. Hopefully some of that stuff isn't too badly damaged, but I'm not too optimistic about that, to be honest. Maybe it's easier to just start over. Oh, and we're almost out of hydrogen. Just great. Time to implement some hydrogen saving measures.
Fuel low.
I'm not sure I actually want to try this, because we don't have anywhere to respawn. So it would be pretty bad to die. Maybe we should have made a medical room way back. At least we need one for stuff like this. At least I don't think we spawn in the drop pod again, do we? Will we get a new drop pod somewhere else on the planet? I actually have no idea. And I don't really want to find out. But at least we weren't too far when we ran out. We probably should have marked the crash with the GPS coordinate, because I'm not even sure where it was, but I think it was somewhere over behind that ridge. Dang it. Just looking at this with wind power, how does that tease the imagination with a mining platform beneath it and thrusters of its own to be able to fly around? I could see that working. Though it looks like it would be flying from the from the turbines and not from thrusters. Please give me some hydrogen. But I just want this, thank you. And I want to get rid of this, if possible. Did I not get... No, I didn't take it back. We have a miner, a welder, sorry. We probably need a lot more motors to repair all of those thrusters. So we are currently making some, but not a lot. How far down are the... Come on. I just want to see... I think when something breaks, the resources are expended from the top of the list. So it would be steel, 20 steel first, then 20 construction pump, then 110 motors. So we probably do need a lot of motors. Dang it. Missing iron, what is the problem here? It's always cobalt. Don't we have any more stone? We're not mining anymore at least. Are we then completely empty of stone? We probably are. Let's just set this next one to extend. Good. Please give me some more motors. So we can start with this, and we can assess the damages. I probably should have taken a look at that before going back, but hey, then we would have expended more hydrogen, and we would have had to run further on foot. And it is pretty much time to end this episode, but I just want to find this wreckage beforehand, so I don't lose all ideas of where it is. Could also be on this side of the ridge, I guess, in one of these. Did I really fly all the way around this? Well, why else would I be able to see this ice? I think that's the ship, actually. Is it the one right there? Yeah, it is. What a sight. So are these okay now? Yeah, 100%. No. More motors needed, a lot more motors. Even more motors and everything else. Not motors though. A few motors, a lot of motors. Motors, no motors. Hopefully not all of the batteries are too damaged either. But again, we don't have any more time in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.